random video from the Facebook app. I have no idea why. Let me get out.
Hi, it is Sunday night, and I think I'm gonna write before I go to bed. I'm gonna write online or something, and I just don't think I've vlogged today. So, it was a good day. I did some organizing, homework, some reading, then I went to my D group, and that was awesome. And got uplifted and encouraged, and met some new group members, and then had dinner. And one thing that my leader said, oh my goodness, no, I shouldn't say that. I just noticed there's like so much hair on my shoes. Anyway, one thing that my leader said that was really like encouraging was that she felt like her mentor asked her, like, where is the darkness in your life? Where do you feel darkness at? And she had told us that her answer was in other people when other people are experiencing darkness. And so her mentor said that's where you need to be. That's where God needs you to shine your light at. So I started thinking for myself, like, where do I feel darkness in my life? And then I immediately, like, kind of recognize, like, where I feel the most darkness. And I already feel like God had already revealed for me to, like, go down that path, like, on purpose, you know, instead of running from these things. And then I kind of saw, like, I realized, like, the definition to running from something, like, we're not literally running, so it's kind of like, well, what does it mean? And I think choosing to just kind of, like, ignore something or let things pass and not deal with it is a form of running. And so I thought, like, the things in my life that kind of affect me, or, like, stuff that I would consider, like, darkness in my life, or something that I'm afraid of, like, I think that is basically where God would want me, because that's where I need to shine my light at, in those dark places in my life. And so, in a sense, it's almost like going out of your way to actually shine light, because pretending like it's not a problem and kind of just ignoring it and passing it off and just kind of like thinking, oh yeah, I deal with that, so I'm just gonna not do anything, because it's like, you could tell yourself not to be afraid and then not do anything. And I just feel like that's kind of, in a sense, running from it, because you know it's a problem, and you know that, like, that you struggle with it, but you're choosing to kind of pretend like it's no big deal. And so I feel like that is, in a sense, running from something. And so that was really encouraging to kind of hear that, because it felt like a confirmation to, like, what God had already kind of talked to me, or had encouraged me during December and January. And, like, just putting all the puzzle pieces together, and I'm doing much better emotionally. Like, I feel really great pretty much every day. And, like, for me, that's a big thing, because, you know, I used to not feel that way. Like, for years straight, I had a problem in a situation, and a struggle, every single day. And, like, now I don't have that. At least nothing as huge. And so it kind of feels really good. And, like, yeah. So the part of my life that I feel like is, like, the darkness in my life, I felt like tonight, or not tonight, but, like, at my D group, I was reminded about how God wants me to go down that path and shine my light in that area, and not run from it. And it's so easy to want to run from it, because usually things in my life involve other people, and, like, I get afraid to bother people, and I get afraid to, like, be something negative in people's lives, because I feel like I've been that in the past when I was younger. And I think, like, I'm still struggling with that to this day, thinking that, like, I'm a bothersome, and I have to tell myself, like, I'm not. But then there's those rare cases that I might actually be a bothersome, and so, like, I don't want to act in such a way to be that, but at the same time, I don't want to think that I always am, because it stops me from, like, fully loving people sometimes. So, yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, it was just a really great day, and then I did some more reading, and then, talked to my roommates, and one of them came back today, so Eva and Nicole are here tonight, and Tori comes tomorrow, and, then we were talking and being silly with our neighbors, and then our downstairs neighbor, like, came outside and asked if we could keep it down, and Dean was at the door with the water balloon that Eva had thrown out, and when the girl came out, I just looked at him like, and we both just shut the door and pretended like nothing happened. So that was really, really embarrassing, and also really sad, because, like, now I feel really awkward. Like, I bet the neighbors downstairs don't like us at all, but what can you do? I've been talking for 6 minutes. Hopefully that makes up for not having a vlog. But I'm gonna write and then go to bed. But I'm so excited for, like, what God could do, and I'm so excited for, like, another day, and I just feel like there's so much more I could do to better my life. There's so much more I could do to be a light to other people, and every day I just feel like it's a new opportunity to do those things. Like, on my wall I have a letter from Nicole and this positive notes from my alpha group last semester, and, like, it means so much to receive such positive comments and positive thoughts from people, and just, like, remind myself of my worth and how much God finds worth in me, and really seeing myself as a better person. Also, to conclude, tomorrow I have to make a to-do list for tomorrow. I plan to go to the health center, or at least make an appointment, and get prescribed for medication to help my face again, and because it's been getting pretty bad. Like, I don't really like to show it, but I'll just kind of show, like, how bad it's getting. I'm using bad lighting to kind of hide it, because, like, I still struggle with me seeing it and people seeing it, and I don't like to see it while watching my vlog, so I try to hide it, and it's just kind of really getting to me, and it's really secretly bringing me down. And when I finally let it out, I realized how much it's been bringing me down for years now, and so I just want to attempt something else, and it's just so tiring, but, like, I really want to be freed of it, and I don't know what else to do to fix that problem, so I'm still struggling with it, and, like, a lot of times I wish it could just disappear, and yeah, because I totally notice it, and, like, it doesn't matter how many people tell me, like my roommate, bless her, she's so amazing. She tells me she doesn't notice that I'm beautiful and everything, and, like, I don't tell myself I'm not beautiful, and I'm not thinking those things. I don't think it's beautiful, but, like, I would like to know that I internally am beautiful. I love my hair, so I'm not, like, dissing my appearance or anything, but mainly I only love my hair and my eyes. Those are the only things not really affected by it on my head, so yeah. But at the same time, it hurts, and I have to be careful. I can't, like, touch my face, and sometimes I bleed, and it's like, it's just a physical problem, and I want it to go away. So as well as going to the health center, I'm also going to strictly drink water, and also I'm going to have no sugar and no greasy foods, and for a month straight I'm going to strictly drink just water and fruits, vegetables, whole grain, and some other stuff on the list, but It's very similar to a Daniel fast. So, it's kind of like the I don't know if anyone watching this has ever heard of it, but like there's a certain fast that some people in the Bible had like restricted themselves from eating like no certain foods and only like fruits and vegetables and water and I guess other things, but so they call it like the Daniel fast because it's in the book of Daniel, I believe. Yeah, that would make sense, I guess. So that's kind of the inspiration and the idea. But yeah, for a month my roommate and I are gonna help each other with this, so I'm actually really excited because I finally feel like I'm motivated to do it and to really change things up, and it's gonna be a struggle at first, but I accept the challenge. So yeah, I must conclude now because it's been 11 minutes. Thank you for watching if you've made it this far, and I'm sorry I'm talking kind of quiet. It's just that it's like 11 something at night and my roommate's asleep in the other room. I'm not sure about Eva, but yeah. So hopefully there's a significant difference in a month from today, especially if I can get medication for my face. So I would like to see myself in March. So if my future self is watching this far enough in the future, then you'll already know if it worked. And I'm just gonna have to keep my faith that God knows what I can do, and I really want to seek help. So yeah, good night.